So with that, we will remind you that we are live captioning our meetings. Please look in the chat window of our WebEx meeting where you'll find a link. Please click on that link to open a web page with the live captioning. I'd also like to welcome Dr. Jenna Jones, who is now serving as our Interim Chief Human Resource Officer. Dr. Jones, welcome. At this time, I'd like to call to order the agenda review meeting of the Maricopa County Community College District Governing Board of April 8th, 2025. And today we'll review the agenda for the April 22nd, 2025 board meeting. And for the record, I will call a roll call of the board members. Ms. Jackson Long.
Ms. Bittersmith, I'm sorry. It looks like Ms. Jacqueline Smith just joined us as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just in time for the roll call. So, Ms. Jackson Long.
Present.
Thank you. Ms. Butler.
Present.
Thank you. Ms. Davis.
Here.
Thank you. Dr. Narini.
Present.
Thank you. Ms. Smith.
Present.
Thank you so much. Ms. Sullivan.
Present.
Dr. Thor. Thank you to both of you and myself. So we have a full component of the board for our agenda review. And for that purpose, I will run through the agenda review for the April 22 meeting. Obviously, we'll start with our normal meeting items, which would be the call to order and roll call, Pledge of Allegiance, substitution, student life reports, which will come from South Mountain. At our meeting, faculty executive council report, the adjunct report, staff representation report, and then Dr. Gonzalez will give his report plus anything regarding the strategic plan. From there, we'll move to the citizens interim if we have any citizens to speak, and then we move into the consideration of the consent agenda. And I'm going to read each of the consent agenda items, and then when we get to the end of it, if you have questions, please let me know and we can answer those. Starting with item number 2, which is approval of acceptance of a supplemental grant from the Arizona Department of Education to Rio Salado College for the Adult Education College Bridge Pathways Program from March 1, 2025 to December 30th, 2025 in the amount of $400,000. Item 3 is approval of expenditure of budgeted funds not to exceed $540,000 for a one-time purchase to upgrade mission-critical network equipment nearing the end of support in district office buildings and to enhance network resiliency at the district office data center. Item number 4 is approval to issue a purchase order to Copper State Fire Protection in the amount of $275,994 to replace the existing fire alarm system in the integrated education building at Gateway Community College. Number 5 is approval to issue a purchase order to Classic Roofing, LLC in the amount of $266,711 for the mechanical plant building roof restoration and repair project at Phoenix College. Number 6 is approval to issue a purchase order to Calienta Construction, Inc. in the amount of $856,506.33 for Phase 1 construction for the Career Health Building nursing remodel at Gateway Community College. Item number 7 is approval to issue an purchase order.
We just lost you.
Yes. Can you hear me? Hello?
Ms. Bittersmith, we can hear you.
We can hear you just fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So item 7, approval to issue a purchase order to Design Systems, Inc. in the amount of $289,810 for the specialty equipment consulting services for the Future 48 semiconductor project at Gateway Community College on the Central City campus. Number 8, approval to issue a purchase order to Pueblo Mechanical and Controls, LLC to provide energy management system controls retrofit in the amount of $358,329.60 for Central Plant Controls project at South Mountain Community College. Number 9 is approval to issue a purchase order to Gruber Power Services in the amount of $589,088 to replace the uninterrupted power supply system and add a new emergency backup generator to the data center at Estrella Mountain Community College. Number 10, approval to issue a purchase order to Crawford Mechanical Services, LLC in the amount of $283,853.50 to replace 2 computer room air conditioning units in the Enterprise Data Center at Mesa Community College. Item number 11, approval to issue a purchase order to Pueblo Mechanical Controls, LLC to provide energy management system controls retrofit in the amount of $391,202.61 for Central Plant Controls project at Glendale Community College. Number 12, approval to issue a purchase order to Pueblo Mechanical Controls, LLC to provide energy management system controls retrofit in the amount of $386, $866,019.95 for the Central Plant Controls Project at Mesa Community College. You sense a theme here. We've got a few more of these. Item number 13, approval to issue a purchase order to Pueblo Mechanical Controls, LLC to provide energy management system controls retrofit in the amount of $421,878.23 for the Central Plant Controls Project at Phoenix College. Number 14, approval to increase purchase orders to TD Industries in the amount of $125,000 to bring the total FY 2025 purchase order to $374,000 to provide on-site HVAC services for Scottsdale Community College. Number 15 is approval of a construction contract award in the amount of $1,315,380.15 to Sunland Asphalt and Construction, LLC for the 2025 annual summer pavement maintenance program. Number 16, approval for the project initiation in the amount of $675,000 for a new equine facility at Westworld of Scottsdale for Scottsdale Community College. Number 17, approval to issue a purchase order to Copper State Fire Protection in the amount of $294,340 to replace the existing fire alarm system in the main and administrative faculty buildings at Gateway Community College. Number 18, a purchase of Root Semiconductor Clean Room Water Processing Learning Factory from Advanced Technologies Consultants in the amount of $2,200,000. Number 19 is approval of a purchase of Cornerstone Employee Learning Management Software in the amount of $330,000. Number 20, approval to support a foreign trade zone usage-driven site designation for the MCG Pure Chemicals America, Inc., located at 6560 South Mountain Road, Mesa in Arizona, 85212. Number 21, approval of 5-year lease agreement effective May 1st, 2025 between the Maricopa County Community College District and Cardiac Comeback, LLC for the fitness center at Mesa Community College's Red Mountain campus. Number 22 is approval of memorandum of understanding between Gateway Community College and Arizona State University for student and faculty memberships at Phoenix Forge Makerspace from July 1, 2025 to June 30th, 2030. Number 23 is an approval of an intergovernmental agreement between Paradise Valley Community College and the Western Maricopa Education Center, WestBEC, to facilitate concurrent enrollment programs in esports, emergency medical technology, clinical data coordination, and paralegal programs. Item number 24, approval of curriculum item, courses modifications 20 and deletions 13, occupational programs, modifications 7, new 1, and deletions 1. We went through those rapidly. Are there any comments or questions on any of the 24 consent agenda items? Hearing none, does any member of the board or the chancellor wish to pull an agenda item to the regular agenda for our upcoming meeting? Again, hearing none, we'll go on to the non-consent action items. And we simply have one, which is second read and adoption of the 2025-2026 residential faculty agreement, which will be effective July 1, 2025. Are there any comments or questions? If not, we move on to item F, which is the first read and information. And we have several items underneath that. The first is the first read of the proposed fiscal year 2025-26 budget. Are there any comments or questions at this time, recognizing we'll have multiple opportunities to do so? Item number 2 is the employment and separations report for March 15th. My script says we don't have an ending date on that, so we'll have that done by the time we print the agenda. Are there any comments or questions? Hearing none, I will have monitoring reports, and there's a placeholder, which is obviously our budget analysis report for Fund 1 that will be coming under the monitoring reports. And then we will move on to our community linkage reports, which will be reports of current events from board members. We'll also be announcing the establishment of next meeting dates and times, which would be May 13th, 2025, another agenda review at 4:30 via WebEx. And then May 27th, the 2025 public hearing and special session regarding truth and taxation and budget approval at 6:30, immediately followed by regular board meeting in the Rio Salado Conference Center. Any questions about any of those items? If not, board members, do I have a motion to adjourn to executive session pursuant to statutory authority? Is there a motion to adjourn into exec session?
This
So
is,
moved.
okay, good.
Second, this is Marie.
Is there a second from
I'll
Ms.
second.
Sullivan?
Yes, I seconded. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 By unanimous vote and the Student Advisory Board, the agenda review meeting of the Governing Board is now adjourned, and we will be moving into executive session. Let the record reflect that it is 4:45 for the adjournment of our agenda review. And we'll now move forward to the exec session, as I mentioned. Board members and those that are participants in the exec session, please stay on this WebEx link. All others, thank you for your time today and have a good evening.